Scorpios, this is going to be your reading for October 9th until the 11th. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind, this is general. You guys know I give you this spiel all the time. Only take what applies, leave the rest. If you want a personal, just check out the information listed in the description. And if you would like to get 40% off of your reading with me, just use the code Spooky Season at checkout, in all caps, of course, until October 15th. To take advantage of that sale. Okay, we don't do that sale often over here, so take advantage of it when you can. Also, subscribe so you never miss a beat. And let's get straight into it, Scorpios. Now, the first card is going to represent the theme for this time frame, and we have GPS. Okay. So, with the GPS card, I love this card. I actually pulled this card for myself when I first actually opened the deck, which was like literally a couple hours ago. I bought like 20 new decks, so I'm like having fun. But with this card, this is pointing to the fact that you guys have a natural intuitive gift, and you guys know what feels right and you guys know what feels wrong. And with you guys having gut feelings about things, you need to really listen. Okay, instead of like brushing your gut feelings off, or your intuition, I should say, and acting as if it's not there, really listen to what your energy is feeling, okay? Also, it's time for you guys to really take the driver's seat in your life, or navigate your life in a way where you understand that you're the co-creator of everything that happens in your life. And with the things that you can't quite understand that take place around you, understand that sometimes in life we could go on a detour. You guys like how I kind of like played on that with the GPS situation. Anyway, sometimes life could take a detour, but ultimately we're still going to get to the same if I can talk, we're ultimately still going to get to the same destination. Jeez. If you stay on a consistent path and you stay consistent in your efforts. Now, getting further into this reading, first card is going to represent the present situation with the Page of Wands, or the Page of Fire in this deck. You guys may be having an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo of significance that could be slightly irritating you, or this individual could be motivating you. It's either or. Okay, this person could be a source of motivation to really get your stuff together, or they could be motivating you to just get back in higher spirits. Okay, they could be someone who really believes in you. You guys could be very appreciative of this oh my God, I'm getting so tongue-tied. You guys could be so appreciative of this individual for being supportive of you. For others of you, this person could be more so irritating you, like doing little things to get on your nerves, or, not really seeing how they're irritating you. You could, have a moment of like going off, because it's like, well, why are you aggravating me? Especially if this is like more so a friends with benefits situation. Now, some of you guys may get really inspired to take action on a creative thing that you guys have put off to the side. This may have been something that you already started, but then you stopped because you weren't really happy with the results, or you were expecting like instantaneous results for things that take time to build. Now, when it comes to your recent past, I have the Three of Air, which would be the Three of Swords. So in the past, there may have been a level of disappointment, whether that's with a particular job opportunity or a financial opportunity, a particular connection that you may have had with someone may have been disappointing in some form. There was disappointment that you've experienced with either a person, place, or whatever. Okay. There was just disappointment in general that you may have experienced. Clarifying that, I do have the Lovers card. So this could be in regards to relationships. Someone may have, hurt you, may have pulled on your heartstrings, may have played games. Some of you also in your recent past may have had to make a head over heart decision that may have like hurt you more than, made you feel good. per se. Now, when it comes to the near future, I do have the 7 of Wands. So you guys could be dealing with an individual who's acting really defensive or like hard to work with. Some of you could be even in this like resistant energy personally, where you guys are like resistant to certain changes and like trying to hang on to certain things for dear life. So this could be like some of you getting a new job, right? And then trying to hold on to your old job for dear life just in case the other job opportunity doesn't work out. But a lot of you were praying for a new job, praying for a new opportunity to come around where you didn't have to go through certain stress or issues at your old job. Or some of you are dealing with stress or anxiety with a current relationship and then resisting the change of like letting go and then just ultimately keeping yourself in a stressful situation. So that's definitely something you guys are going to have to address. A lot of you also are going to come to the realization that a lot of personal struggles that you quote unquote have aren't even struggles. It's just you resisting change. But when it comes to what I see for outside influences, if I can get the card, we have the 9 of Wands. So outside influences, this could be you literally being up to here with being stressed out by family, being stressed out by bills, being stressed out by this or that, things that you have to take care of, or even other people kind of like dumping their own issues onto you. That's causing a lot of personal stress and keeping you to a point of almost being at the 10 of Wands, which is like being completely worn out and having a lot on your plate. Now, the actions you can take during this time frame with the 5 of Swords or the 5 of Air. This is, for one, not mentally self-sabotaging yourself by thinking that you're, coming up with a game plan to protect yourself, but essentially like creating excuses for why you're allowing certain things to happen. So this could be you thinking that you're, how do I put this into words? This could be you thinking that you're being smart about a particular situation, but in the end, you're kind of getting yourself in a more tricky situation by ignoring red flags. Or beyond that, some of you, this is more so like procrastinating by creating a list of reasons why you shouldn't take action on things that you know you should. Or letting somebody get into your head and manipulate you to make decisions that you don't even personally want to make. Because all that's going to do is just leave resentment. Now, what I see for the challenge that may come up with the 8 of Swords, this is you guys getting into your own head or getting into this like perception of you being in like this mental prison or being forced to do certain things when that's not the case. You're not forced to do anything. Yeah, you may have to make some uncomfortable decisions, but you need to still ultimately make a decision based off of what's in your best interest, not from the perspective of, oh, well, I have no choice. And then, of course, the last card is going to represent the root of your issues. And with the 5 of Wands, this is allowing other people to conflict your energy or thinking that your personal confliction in terms of where you fit in creatively is a bad thing. You guys are going through the process of figuring out what phase you're in and what cycle you guys are more so interested in moving towards. And you're not going to have everything figured out. So with this confliction in terms of creative energy, this is just a realignment that's happening and you guys will sort that out. But where you guys are letting outside people affect your inability or affect your ability to focus, or even allowing yourself to stay conflicted because of outside forces, that's something you guys really need to take a closer look at. So this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. If you enjoyed this reading, thumbs it up and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.